Shalom, Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rekah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel, man. And this gospel is good news for you Israelites, because what you about to take over this kingdom, right? The Bible said, "Ye shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever." Right? That's what's about to happen. A transfer of rulership. Right, the kingdom's about to be translated from one people to another, from the Edomites to the Israelites. Right, the Edomites are the final nation to rule. Right, the last and final nation to rule. And in this movie, Doom, man, the scene where they were burning the bodies of this one family, this house, right? And it was spiritual because it reminded me of what we're gonna do to Esau, Edom. What we're gonna do to Esau, Edom. It's the book of Obadiah 1:18. "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for a stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it." I'm gonna read it again. "In the house of," this is the book of Obadiah, out of the Bible, Obadiah 1 verse 18. "In the house of Jacob shall be fire, shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame." That's somebody, both of us, northern and the southern kingdom. Right, "In the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for our Lord Yahweh have spoken." And our Lord Yahweh have spoken. And man, that is the future of the Edomites. That is the future Edomites. We're going to burn them. We're going to torture them. And they're going to be out of existence after 1,000 years, because they're going to have to rebuild these kingdoms. That they're going to have to rebuild these cities, man, they wasted. Right? Because this devil came through with a spirit of destruction on the earth, right? If the people did not follow what he tell them, he just dropped bombs on them. You see how the Israelis are doing to the so-called Palestinians, right? That's a spirit of Esau, Edom, a spirit of death and hate. But man, the Lord said what? Daniel 7:22, "Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possess the kingdom." This is what the time we're in right now, where the saints is about to possess the kingdom. That's why you're waking up from that dead state, waking up from that zombie state. You're coming back to your religion. You're coming back to your power. You're coming back to your Lord, right? You're no longer a zombie, man, to the ones who have awakened. But the rest, they gonna fucking stay asleep. Right? Daniel 7:18. "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever." Who we gonna take the kingdom from? The Edomites. The Edomites. We're gonna take the kingdom from the Edomites and from the heathens and from the Gentiles, right? Because this is the time of the Gentiles we're in. Luke 21:24. "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations." Into all nations, you Israelites. You were led into captive into all nations. So anytime you hear a group talking about all black only Israelites, that is bullshit. Right? We don't believe in no black only Israelite. There's no such thing as a black Hebrew Israelite. There's no such thing as a black person. Right? It's the Israelites who are scattered amongst all people, looking like all nations, looking like Asians, looking like Japanese, looking like Hawaiians, looking like Caucasians, right? Looking like Africans, looking like all these nations that you were scattered in, right? That's why the Lord is going to sift the house of Israel from amongst all nations, right? "And shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until" what? "Until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled." Yeah, and their time, the fulfillment of their rulership is almost at an end, right? We're waiting for the implementation of the mark of the beast, the collapse of their currencies, the forcing of the martial laws, the shutting down of cities, men not being able to maneuver and go places, right? There's more prophecies that need to be fulfilled. So you have to be patient in this truth, man. You have to be patient in this truth, right? This is the book of 1 Kings 9:5. "Then I will establish the throne of thy kingdom upon Israel forever, as I promised to David thy father, saying, there shall not fail thee a man upon the throne of Israel." right? Because when we get established, we shall never go down again. We're going to be great people forever and ever and ever and ever. And these nations, they're going to have to bow down to the house of Israel. They're going to have to bow down to Yahweh Shai. They're going to have to bow down to King David, right? They're going to have to bow down to the saints of the Most High, right? It's about to be a transfer of rulership, right? Because this devil has not ruled correctly. What the Bible say? Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 8, it says, because of unrighteous decrees, Salaki, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceits, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. I'm reading it again. Because of unrighteous dealings, right? This devil has not dealt with you Israelites righteously, right? You just had another black man catch a knee to the back of to the neck, talking about he can't breathe. And do you think the cops cared? Do you think the cops cared? Right? We're in the times where Jake is so vexed and upset. You just had one so-called black-looking guy, man, lay down 4 cops and shot a bunch of other cops, right? We're coming closer and closer to the time of Jacob's trouble. Motherfucker got a full beard on his face. And Esau, I'm watching one brother. The brother said Esau probably used this to play against us, the prophets, right? Because that certain look, right? The bearded man, right? The bearded man who was a threat. And that's what's happening in this society. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, right? You have a thief in rulership. You have a murderer, a bloody man in rulership, a criminal in rulership. You have the wicked in rulership. So this kingdom must be translated if things are to continue, right? Because it says if no flesh would be saved, man. Talking about if this shit continued the way things are going, right? No flesh would be saved. Why? Because World War III, these fuckers will blow each other off the face of the earth. Right? The devil will show you in his movies that, man, he got to go to another planet. Because why? Because of his destructive spirit. His destructive spirit, right? Fuck Satan. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, it says, seeing it is a righteous thing unto the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And that's what's about to happen, the spirit of recompense, right? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. That spirit of he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, right? What is the patient of this? Is what the saints are waiting for. The spirit of recompense, the spirit of vengeance, man. Seeing it as a righteous thing for the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when our Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High and that obey not the gospel of our Lord and Mashiach Yahweh Shai, man. Right? If you ain't part of the Lord's agenda, you are going to be purged. You are going to be purged.